video now. So for the camera, can you tell me your first name and your last name?
Eva Melson.
All right, Eva, and I got you 5 laps in the 430. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. My name is Eric. Welcome to Exotics Racing. Just going to touch on a few points that they told you in the classroom and they showed you in the SUV. They told you in the classroom you can go as fast as you want as long as you do everything correctly. Just keep that in mind. You got to remember to scan the track. Look where you want to go. Your hands will follow your eyes. Smooth is fast. Nice smooth inputs on the steering. Nice and smooth when we're unwinding the steering wheel, okay? When we're on track, each corner has a series of cones, okay? 2 double orange cones are our braking cones. At that point, we're going to apply the brake nice and firm. Next cone is going to be the turn-in cone. We're going to turn in. At the middle of the turn-in, we're going to release the brake. We're going to balance that car at the apex. That's when you start applying the throttle and squeezing the throttle, okay? Next cone is going to be that exit cone. We're going to unwind the steering wheel and squeeze the throttle at the same time. Unwind and squeeze, unwind and squeeze. When the steering wheel is straight, the tires are straight, and the track is straight, then we can go full throttle, all right? And I'll let you know when to go full throttle. Make sense? Excellent, all right. A few more things. The rear view mirror and the 2 side mirrors are adjusted to me. Don't worry what's behind us.
Okay.
If there's a faster car that's going to overtake us, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to put my hand on the steering wheel just like this. Your hands are going to be at 9 and 3 also. I'm going to put on the hazards. That's going to give the car behind us the indication that they could overtake. Once they overtake us, boom, we're back doing our thing. Now, if we're the faster car approaching a slower car, wait for my command on what side to pass, either on the left or on the right.
Okay.
Just wait for my command.
Okay.
All right, excellent. And the final thing, you can drive this paddle shift or automatic. What do you prefer?
I think I'm going to be a little overwhelmed with manual, so I think I'm going to do automatic.
You want to do automatic?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to concentrate on the racing line and concentrate on the cones. So that's perfectly fine. All right, have any questions? Yeah. Okay. Have you driven anything on car before or done any track days?
Nope, never.
Excellent. So you're going to be hooked on after this. After this, you're going to be on the track regularly, okay? All right. So with that
maybe
being,
I'll take it home. Huh?
yeah, I'll go with you. So right now, we'll put your right foot on the brake, and we're going to just engage first gear, and then we're going to go to automatic mode. So we're going to go with the auto. We're going to press that down, and you'll see it'll pop up auto, so you don't have to worry about the shifting. So right now, the steering wheel is turned, so we don't roll back. So I want you to do 1 full revolution to the right. So we'll just turn that steering wheel. Now we're pointed straight. So ever so slightly, I want you to apply the throttle, and we're going to exit down the tent right here. And I want you to go right down the tent in the middle. And I want you to go to turn right here. And I want you to go, there's going to be 2 blue cones. I want you to go right in the middle, and we're going to come to a complete stop, all right? So we're going to come to a complete stop here. And I'll let you know when it's clear to go on track. And it looks like we can go right now. The SUV is going to take its time nice and smooth on the throttle. It is a Ferrari. So we're going to hug this white line to the right, and we're going to turn in. And at the apex, I want you to squeeze the throttle. Remember, hands on 9 and 3. There you go, just like that. We're going to stay left, and we're going to turn in. And we're going to get close to that apex, and then at your exit, we're going to unwind the steering wheel. Squeeze that throttle, and steer wheel straight. Full throttle, go. And we're going to come to the right here. And we braked a little bit too early. We got to wait for the cone, but we'll brake. Right. And we're going to turn in, and we're going to release that brake, and at the apex, we'll start squeezing that throttle. Look across, look at the horizon, look at your exit cone. We're unwinding the steering wheel. 2 double orange cones, we're going to brake. Turn in. Now release that brake, squeeze the throttle at the apex, and look at your exit cone, and unwind the steering wheel to the exit cone. And the steering wheel straight, apply more of the throttle. Here we go, full throttle here. 2 double orange cones. Now we're going to brake. Turn in. Now release that brake. We're going to let the car balance. We're going to start squeezing the throttle. Very good. Good throttle response. There you go. Back on the throttle. We're going to stay left. Brake in a straight line. Turn in. Now release the brake. Release. Squeeze that throttle at the apex. Back on the throttle. Back on the throttle here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 double orange cones. Now we're braking. Now we're releasing the brake, and now we're turning in. Stay in the middle of the track here. Now scan the track. Look at your apex. Maintain your speed. Now squeeze the throttle and unwind the steering wheel. There you go. And we're going to stay to the right, more to the right here. We want a good line in here. Brake in a straight line. More brake. Turn in. Now release the brake. Release the brake. Balance the car. Squeeze the throttle, and we're going to stay left. Stay left. Hold on to this line and turn in. Maintain your speed at the apex. Squeeze the throttle. Give me more throttle. More. Full throttle. Go. Back to the right a little bit. And brake. Now release the brake. Apply the throttle, squeeze the throttle at the apex, good. Unwind the steering wheel, open up wider. Brake in a straight line, be patient here. Turn in, get close to the apex. Now look at your exit cone, keep that head up, scan the track. Back on the throttle, and full throttle now. Brake in a straight line. Turn in, release that brake, balance that car, squeeze the throttle. Squeeze that throttle and stay left, and give me more throttle, more. Brake. Turn in, now release the brake. Back on the throttle. Squeeze that brake. Now release the brake. Now look across here. We're always looking at our next cone. Scan the track. At the apex, I want you to squeeze the throttle and unwind that steering wheel to the exit cone. And full throttle, go. Stay to the right. Brake. More brake here. Turn in, now release the brake. Get close to the apex, closer. Now squeeze the throttle. Remember, we're scanning the track, looking at our next cone. Turn in. Now look at your exit cone, get close to that apex and squeeze, and full throttle, go. How do you feel? Awesome, this is great, all right. Brake in a straight line. Turn in, now release that brake. Squeeze the throttle. Unwind the steering wheel to the exit cone. Brake in a straight line, be patient here. Now turn in, get close to the apex, now look at your exit. Remember, keep your head up, scan the track, squeeze. And full throttle now. And brake. Turn in, now release the brake, balance the car, and squeeze the throttle. Remember, we want nice, smooth inputs on the throttle, okay? Nice rolling on them, there you go. Brake. Turn in, get close to the apex on the right, closer, squeeze that throttle. Brake in a straight line. Now release the brake, turn in, and maintain your speed. Now look across. Remember, we're scanning the track, looking at our apex. Move the head back and forth. Unwind the steering wheel to the exit cone. And full throttle, go. And brake. More brake, and turn in, get close to the apex, release the brake. Get close to the apex, stay left, maintain your speed, turn in. Get close to the apex, now look at your exit. Squeeze. Excellent, good exit. Go. Full throttle, go. And brake. Turn in, now release the brake. Release, and squeeze the throttle. Look at your exit. Remember, we're scanning the track, Eva. Brake in a straight line. Oh, we turned in a little bit too early.
Sorry.
That's fine, we'll get it right the next time. Now back on it. Here we go, squeeze. And full throttle. And brake. Turn in, now release the brake. Release, and squeeze the throttle here. Back to left, turn in. Stay left. And brake. Turn in, now release the brake. Get close to apex right, closer, and squeeze the throttle. Squeeze. Stay in the middle of the track here. And brake. Now release the brake, start turning in, maintain your speed, there you go, yes, you're scanning the track, good. Now squeeze and unwind the steering wheel to the exit cone, full throttle. And brake in a straight line, more brake, turn in, now release your brake, patient, patient. Now you can squeeze at the apex, good. Turn in, clip the apex on the right, closer, squeeze now, squeeze, yes, good exit. Squeeze, now look at your exit, we're always scanning the track, good job. Brake in a straight line, turn in, clip the apex on the left, now look at your exit cone. Look for it, squeeze. Now unwind the steering wheel, full throttle. Brake in a straight line, turn in, now release the brake, release. Balance the car, feel it, squeeze the throttle, stay left, squeeze. Quick brake here, turn in, release. Squeeze the throttle. And brake in a straight line, and we'll slow down, and those are your 5 laps.
Just so you get warmed up.
What'd you think, Eva?
Oh, it's awesome.
Fantastic. We're going to go between the 2 blue cones right here. We're just going to stay to the right of the track, and then we'll enter right here. Excellent. Good job. What'd you think?
Wow.
You just driven a 430.
This is awesome. How fast did I go?
Well, I couldn't see on my end, but we got up there around 90 miles an hour down the straight.
All right.
got a little bit faster. So we're going to park between the Ferrari, right in the middle of the Ferrari and the Porsche GT3, right where we took it out. And get up a little bit closer, and a complete stop here. And one full revolution to the left, so the car doesn't roll back. And with the 2 paddles, we're going to put it in neutral, so I want you at the same time push it back. And foot off the brake. We'll let those rotors and pads cool down. What'd you think?
It's awesome. It's so awesome.
Excellent. I think you need more laps.
I think so too.
Well, you know, you could go and check in. We do have specials on other cars, so we could do that if you like today. We do have still some time, so I'll let you decide on that.
All right.
And you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Really,
Thank you very much.
really nice on the unwinding the steering wheel when we're coming out of a corner. And eventually, the last 2 laps, we started getting the line.
Right.
Nice flow, obviously, as you know. And then we just got to remember just to open up just a little bit more to have a nice arc in. That's it. And I think we did that pretty good. And you were patient when to apply that throttle, so that's really good. Did an excellent job.
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Awesome.
So I will give you your video card outside of the track right now, okay?